Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to test out some stuff from JACLYN Cosmetics. I got some of the highlighters, I got some of the beaming lights, and then I got a couple of the bronze and blush duos. So if you want to see how these products work, then just keep watching. I placed two orders. I placed one on JACLYN Hill or JACLYN Cosmetics website. However, while I was in checkout, I think 3 things dropped off my cart. So I ended up only being able to get 2 of the highlighters. So I got Iced and Sparks. I believe they were the lightest shades. And then I got the lightest bronze and blush duo, which was Lilac Love and Top Tan. But then she went and launched on Ulta, so I was able to pick up a couple of other things. So I picked up the other bronze duo in the shades Oh Honey and Pink Me Up. And then this is what I really wanted to get that I couldn't get on JACLYN's website because it just sold out too fast, was one of the loose highlighters. I think they're called like the Beam Lights or something. I don't know. I got this in the shade Extra. I want to say there's a different shade that I wanted. Hold on. Mood Lights. No, Beaming Lights. No, Extra is the one of the lightest. Yeah, it was Extra. We're hypnotic. No, I think Extra is what I wanted. Anyways, so let's go ahead and start. I obviously have my base down, so I'm very flat. So let's go ahead and go into these. So I have had this collection with the 2 highlighters. I've had these for about 4 days now because I ordered obviously JACLYN Hill or JACLYN Cosmetics. I keep wanting to call it JACLYN Hill Cosmetics. JACLYN Cosmetics launched these before it was launched on Ulta. So I actually did get that package a couple of days ago. And then I got these 2 today. So I have not opened these 2 or looked at them. So let's just go in with the bronze and blush duos, and I will give you pricing if you don't know it already. I believe everything's sold out right now, but these are supposed to be her like staple products, so they're supposed to stay around. So it looks like it was $36 for one of these. This one is the Top Tan in Lilac Love. Oh, it's in the back, duh. So this is the packaging, and then here is the colors. Whoa. And online, I feel like Lilac Love, I wonder if I can find the picture again. So I did get the 2 lightest shades. I want to say Lilac is actually the lightest. So when you look on the website, even though it's called Lilac Love, it still just looks like a really, really baby pink. But in person, I can actually see the purple to it to be lilac color. Let's open the other one because I have not seen that yet. By the way, I love this rose gold color. I have heard a lot of people complain about the packaging, that it's the type of packaging that gets fingerprints on it. Doesn't really bug me. Okay, so this one is Pick Me Up or Pink Me Up and Oh Honey. That one is really pretty. I don't know if this is gonna show on camera. Let me put them side by side and hopefully it'll show up. Come on, there we go. Can you see the difference? This one is definitely more purple. I'm here by myself, or I would try to lower my lights so that you can see the color a little bit more true, because I feel like you can't see the bronzer as true. Maybe. So the bronzers, I know some people were saying how everything looked and swatched pretty much the same shade, and I do kind of agree to an extent, especially picture wise, like everything I saw online. However, these 2, I think these are actually the ones back to each other as far as lightest to dark. And while they are very similar, I can definitely tell a difference. Like Lilac Love when the blush, I can definitely see that this is purple, whereas this is, honestly, it's Pink Me Up, but I see coral in it too. Like it almost comes off like a pinky coral, which I love coral blushes. If I'm doing a blush, it's normally some type of coral. And then I can tell that this bronzer is slightly darker and this one is more cool toned. So I have used this for the last 3 days. So I'm actually not gonna use this one today just because I have been using it. So I'm gonna use this one. So this is gonna be the Pink Me Up and Oh Honey. And I do like the closure on this. Like it just feels sturdy. Let's start so I can stop looking so flat because I am throwing my lighting off being this pale. So I'm gonna go in with the Oh Honey shade. And these are really nice mirrors as well. Although I'm gonna be honest, unless I'm like traveling or somewhere that I'm not sitting here, I'm not gonna use this. I just use my big mirrors in front of me versus holding one. That's a pretty color. Should I just do half and half? Why don't I do that? Let me turn the lights down because this is, I feel like making it hard to see. I'm so pale. Okay, we're gonna do Oh Honey on this side. And I will tell you, this is always my side that blends so much better. I don't know why, but I have like this spot right here that doesn't want to hold product. It drives me insane. Okay, let's move on and we'll do Top Tan now. Wow, in person, now that I have these two, now that I have these two shades, I can definitely tell that Top Tan is more cool toned. So that is the difference in color. I feel like when I look at it on camera, like just in the viewfinder, I can't see much of a difference. However, in person, I can definitely tell that this side is warmer, but that's about it. They're not too different. However, something tells me this is probably like when she talks about lips, that it's not necessarily that the color is so drastic, it's the undertone. So when I am fair, like most of the time, however, when I get a foundation that actually matches me, because this foundation does not match me, this is still too dark, I had to mix it, then I feel like Top Tan would be really nice for me because of how light it is. And then I feel like Oh Honey is when I start getting tanner, but I actually really like that shade too. Okay, cool, let's do the blushes. So should we just do the same thing each side? We're gonna do Pink Me Up on this side. And then let's do Lilac Love on the other. Interesting. So I personally think I like both bronzers. So just is gonna depend on my skin tone at the time. But I actually like the Pink Me Up blush better. I'm not a huge purpley blush fan, but I still like them both because I feel like on my cheek it's not really screaming that it's purple like lilac. But I think I prefer the Pink Me Up better. Thoughts on these? I like them. I don't normally watch reviews when I'm gonna review something because I don't like to be influenced by other people. However, I did watch these reviews about these because her in general, as well as her brand, is very controversial. So I wanted to see what people were saying. And a lot of people that I've seen, well, I've watched like 2 or 3. That's a lot. They've said that they didn't like how hard or how much they had to build up to get the product on these. Personally, that's why I like them. I am so fair that it is very, very easy for me to just tap once into a bronzer and have it look horrible because it's easy to build up color, but it's hard to get rid of it once you have too much. So personally, I like being able to build up because of my skin tone, because of how fair I am. It's just way too easy to go overboard on my skin. So personally, I actually really like these. I would say that I'd kind of prefer them to be singles and not duos, just because personally, like, I like both bronzers, but I prefer one blush. So personally, I would just like to be able to buy them separately, but obviously then I wouldn't get the price point of $36 for 2 items. So let's move on. I want to check out this Beaming Light because I haven't seen it yet. Ooh, so this is the packaging, which I'm sure you've seen all over. I do like that the J is raised. I think that's cute. I will tell you, the packaging to me seems cheap. I'm sure it probably wasn't because I know customizing in any way, shape, or form is more expensive. And this is obviously customized packaging, having the J and stuff. I feel like these duos seem more expensive than the highlighters. And I'll show that when I get to the highlighters, but just the plasticky feel. But it's not a big deal. All right, so like I said, this is in the shade Extra. So they are called Mood Light Luminous Powder. No, wait, which, no. That's the other ones. Just kidding. These are Beaming Light Loose. They retail for $24. Wow, that's expensive. So I'm just gonna pour some into this lid and then we'll just try it on this cheek. Oh, shit. I know I remember watching and it said to be careful, but I didn't think about it. Oh my gosh. Way too much, but so pretty. Okay, we're gonna come back to this because I'm gonna have to fix this. But that is so pretty. I feel like it's so blinding that I would probably use that as like a high points. So I tend to do that now with Ofra's glazed donut because it's very, very, very pale. So I like to use this just where on the tip Like, so I'll use something else just kind of all over and then use this like on the actual points. So I feel like that's what this would be good for. So let's go ahead and just open the other highlighters first. These retail for $29. They're called the Accent Light highlighters. So like I said, I got mine in the shade Sparked and Iced. I got the two lightest shades, and I will tell you, they hardly work for me. They work, I guess I shouldn't say hardly. When I first swatched them, they looked like they were not gonna work, that they were both gonna be too dark for me. But when I put them on my face, they are lighter than that. So this is the packaging. I really like it. This is where I say it feels cheap to me, because I don't know if you can even hear it, how lightweight it is, which doesn't mean cheap. I just always associate heavy things with weighted money. So it's not that it's cheap, it feels cheaper because of how easy and how flimsy, not flimsy, but I guess flimsy, but how lightweight this is. Anyways, these are the two shades that I got. Hold on, gotta lower the mirrors so that it doesn't blind you. So these are the two shades. So this one is Iced and this one is Sparks. So you can definitely see that this is gold toned and Iced is more pinky toned. I actually like them both. But like when I first look at them, they both look like they're gonna be too dark for my skin tone. I just whited myself out again, didn't I? Jeez. Okay, God, that highlight even blended out. Actually blended out, it looks really pretty. Anyways, which one should we do? So these are the two colors. Like when I swatch them, they don't look that pretty. And they definitely look too dark for my skin, but when I actually put them on my face, they look really pretty. So these are the two shades. So I think you can probably see even on my hand, they look like they're gonna just be way too dark, especially Iced, but they do both work. I would say I still have to be careful because of the shade, so I can't go too overboard, but they do still work. So I'm gonna go in with Sparked. I feel like Sparks. I feel like this is probably my favorite, but it's definitely not blinding. Like I still have to actually build up. What happened to my lighting? This is what happens when you're this fair. Just can't seem to win. Whatever. I can definitely build it up to have it more intense, or I'm sure, like, you know, if you use setting spray first or something. I do wish that there was something just a little bit more fair, because both of these are slightly just too dark. They do slightly give me a cast, if you can see, because of how fair I am, but it's not bad, and as long as I kind of really blend everything out, it's not too bad. Now, I'm gonna go back in with beaming lights and add a little bit on top of the other side now. Oh, yes. That is so what I'm gonna be using this for now. I love that. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and finish my face real quick, and then let's go ahead and talk about everything and all the products separately. Okay, so let's just go over each item. I've kind of told you already my thoughts about the blush bronzer duos. I do like them. So personally, I would recommend them, but obviously it just kind of depends on your preference, because a lot of people that I've heard, their complaints are that it has to be built. That you have to build a lot. So if that's not something you like, then you probably wouldn't enjoy them, but personally I do. Highlighters, I could do without them. I like them. I'm not the biggest fan of the color for my skin tone. I don't really see that there's a light enough one, but I do actually like the formula, so I'm happy I have them, but I can't necessarily say that I'm obsessed with them. Now this little guy though, this I love. The beaming lights, it's funny, on the website it calls them like beaming lights, but nowhere on the packaging does it say that. It just says that they're a loose highlighter. These guys I love, at least this color specifically, Extra. It's just, oh, it's so pretty. Like I could even blend it out so it's not like so in your face, but I also did it lightly on my inner corner and the brow bone, and it's just so pretty. So I feel like out of this whole thing, if there's one thing that you're like, I can only afford to buy one, I say get these. I love this. So yeah, what do you guys think about the upcoming lips? Are you gonna buy them? You think she shouldn't have done it? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I think I might buy the whole collection. I don't really wear lips, but I love the colors, and I feel like I want to give her a second chance. So I think I might actually buy them. So if you want a review on those, let me know. I will try to snag some or the whole thing if I can. But yeah, that is all I have for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.